Are you ready now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready now.
Okay. So speaking in the microphone really quick.
Hello.
Speaking to it again.
Hello. Hello.
Is that your normal speaking voice?
Yes.
You're a little close to the microphone. Can you just back up a few inches? You don't need it. You don't need your frickin'. Gosh, you're driving me frickin' bonkers right now. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yes. Is this acceptable?
It is. I need you to be quiet while I cue the music, Sam. What's up, everybody? Welcome to SLC Puck. I'm your host, Austin Facer, and surprisingly, I'm joined by my sister, Sammy, for Sam Cam Sunday today, September 28th, 2025. We're doing this a little bit earlier, I should say, than we usually do. It's just after noon on Sunday. I think we have a big day planned ahead of us for the things we have coming up. We're excited for the slate of SLC Puck activities to ramp up, including our watch party and covering these freaking games and doing all the fun, getting the costumes ready for October.
Big month.
It's a huge month. And I'll be honest, Sam, I'm like, actually, the reason why I said it was surprising that you're here now, I was under the impression you were staking out a tent in front of the Delta Center so you could get the new jerseys.
I found someone to hold my spot for me.
Gotcha.
So I could run here and be out the pod.
You're
and
not
then I got to go back.
Yeah, okay. You're not. I was going to ask. You're not worried about them taking your spot and then buying a jersey with it. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. We'll get back over there so you can reclaim your spot.
Okay.
Jerseys drop October 2nd. Is that right?
Yeah. Thursday.
Ooh, this Thursday coming up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got to get in line right now.
Yep.
Oh man, it's exciting. Let me ask you this, Sam. I know you posed this question on your social media, SLC Puck Sam on Instagram.
Yep.
You were like, "Hey, listen, folks. Let me ask you this. Should I get another custom jersey?" You have a custom Sammy jersey on right now, Utah Hockey Club.
Yep.
Number 9. Clayton Keller has an issue with that. He sent a cease and desist in the mail. But you were like, should I get another custom jersey or should I get a Karel Vejmelka veggie jersey?
Yeah.
How did the poll turn out?
Very strongly for the veggie jersey.
Really?
Yes. But now the question is, like, do I get, like, a Vejmelka one, or do I get a custom one that says veggie, you know?
I think a custom veggie would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I know.
I think that might be the move.
Maybe I just mesh them together.
Yeah, I think so. I think there'll be a few people doing that, and I think you should definitely be one of those. You're one of the more noted veggie fans. You and Broccoli Brandon, those two. So yeah, okay. Thursday is the big day. All right. Mind if I
already got the day off of work. Did you?
Are you kidding me? You really did?
I'm not going to work that day. Are you?
That's hilarious. I could probably slip away for a second. I was gonna say, would you let me slide into your spot at the front of the line?
Maybe you'd have to camp out Wednesday night.
Oh gosh, this is a lot of work. I'll tell you what's not a lot of work, Sam. Supporting our great sponsor, BigTuskEnergy.com. It's for fans who know what they're packing. It's the lifestyle brand that powers SLC Puck. Lots of great stuff there. Like this hat for only $31.99. I'm rocking it right now. I get a ton of compliments on this hat. People go crazy when they see me wearing this hat. They'll go crazy when they see you wearing this hat, guys. So jump on board, be a part of it. Our other sponsor, Sam, is Wonder Makers Travel, brought to you by Sammy Facer.
Yep.
You are a licensed Disney travel agent and Disney nerd. Mickey and Pluto are names of your dogs who are also stars of SLC Pups. So if anybody needs to get a quote on a Disney trip, UEA weekend's coming up. So that is, right?
Utah's escape to Anaheim, or Utah's entry in Anaheim. Is that what we would call it?
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. I looked the other day for someone to change their reservation that weekend, and I do not want to be going there that weekend.
It's jam packed.
So
okay,
packed.
So see all these great
like
recommendations.
December,
you're able to make these great recommendations as a Disney expert.
Yeah.
So that's tremendous, Sam. Let's back to the discussion at hand. I wanted to ask, because you already staked out your spot in front of the Delta Center to get into the Mammoth team store. Did you happen to notice what they did overnight?
There were some really bright lights last night.
There's some commotion.
Oh.
I'll show you right here. Look at this. A tweet by our good friend Ryan Smith. Installing the new Utah Mammoth puck on Delta Center Plaza today. Very cool. So that puck in front of the arena that said Utah Hockey Club.
And I guess it was easy just to replace the puck with a puck and like understand that it was a puck. But I was kind of hoping it was just going to be the shape of the mammoth head.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one day it will be. Because they're going to have to redo the front eventually, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And I think they really do have like something big planned, like the big bronze
Didn't somebody tell you
or copper mammoths
that they saw something going in that looked like a mammoth?
I think it's this. It was kind of the outline and they pieced it together there. Yeah, someone did send me some pictures. But yeah, I again, people are gonna get to know and love this new puck in the same way they knew and loved the old puck. Remember we did a prayer
sacrifice,
offering. We gave an sacrifice, the Costco hot dog in front of the Utah Hockey Club puck. So that was a lot of fun last year. I bet this will be around for a couple years. It looks great. I mean, I don't get tired of seeing that logo. But I do think when they redo the Delta Center, that whole area by Third West, that they'll maybe it'll be big and grandiose. Some big copper, bronze mammoths. So that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, that kind of captivated a lot of attention over the weekend. Yeah, it looks like it has like a lighting effect behind it. Makes it'll be glowing. Hockey season's coming up, Sam.
I know.
Jerseys available, new pucks, and some preseason action by the Utah Mammoth.
Yeah,
they're still winless in preseason though. Does that concern you?
No, not really. I don't know. Like, I've seen a lot of people on the Twitter or the X talk about preseason and how, number one, like, you're not getting your full like NHL roster.
Right.
Two, it's super long. 7 games of preseason. Like, that's insane.
Yep.
You have to worry about people getting injured. Like, even yesterday, we were finding out that there were injuries that we didn't even know that they were injured.
Yeah,
like Peterka.
Peterka's day-to-day now. I mean, other guys are coming back. Liam O'Brien is back on the ice, working his way back into the lineup. Logan Cooley's been day-to-day. Alex Kerfoot's week to week. So yeah, you're right. And I mean, gosh, it is something to bear in mind. I mean, the Florida Panthers were struck by the injury bug big time. They lost Sasha Barkov probably for the whole season with a ACL tear in practice.
In practice.
Yeah, it was kind of pretty gruesome, tough to watch. A non-contact injury. It just
happened.
One of those things.
Snap.
There it goes. Yeah. So. Yeah, preseason, you want to stay healthy, get through it, get the systems in place, kind of see what's working a little bit. I'll tell you what's definitely working. It's really exciting to see is having Dylan Guenther and JJ Peterka out in tandem. It's pretty electric theater.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, Sam. Our good friend Jazzy Pinkman came up with a very clever moniker for this tandem.
Okay.
He calls them, ready for this, 77-11.
Oh yes, I did see that. That was good.
Yeah, he's good. I like that Jazzy Pinkman guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yes, that was good.
But yeah, I think Dylan Guenther scored both of Utah Mammoth's goals against Vegas. Jack Eichel scored 2 goals for Vegas, and then Shea Theodore scored the game winner in overtime. It was interesting, Sam. Just helping out with the Utah Mammoth's youth program. We have a member of the Mammoth who has a kid in the program, and so, I just was talking to him, and he's like, what's preseason like? Do you think you get the full Vegas effort, for example? And he's like, no, not really. That wasn't their full roster. They didn't have their captain, Mark Stone. Eichel scored 2 goals. He got a couple of good scoring opportunities, basically from the same place, but he might have been floating a little bit the rest of the game, but. Vegas is a scary team. They might be the favorites to win the Stanley Cup, with the powerful lineup they have with Eichel, Stone, and now Mitch Marner, Shea Theodore, and, capable goaltender in Aiden Hill. So the full Vegas effort is going to be pretty extreme. Hey guys, I wanted to interrupt really quick just to remind you that SLC Puck is powered by Big Tusk Energy. That's right. It's for fans who know what they're packing and aren't afraid to show it off. It's the merch line created by a fan, yours truly, Austin Facer, for fans. A tremendous way to show your Utah hockey spirit, enthusiasm, and that swagger, that attitude that we bring to the rink night in, night out, or really anywhere you go. Lots of great merch that works for any function, weddings, bar mitzvahs, church, whatever. The hats look super dope. This is probably my favorite item, the Utah hockey inspired snapback, Big Tusk Energy hat. But again, there's lots of great stuff. This new t-shirt we have, the City Defender tee, is a really dope one as well. So head to bigtuskenergy.com or slcpuck.shop. Another way to find the stuff. Buy some merch. It's a great way to support the show and all the fun we do here at slcpuck.com and SLC Puck, the podcast, and watch parties too. And what do you say? Let's get back to the show. Pretty, a lot different than what we saw on Thursday. And I think
the Utah Mammoth wasn't at their full extreme either.
Thank you, Sam.
And I mean, think about all of theirs together. You know, we haven't seen a lot of these veterans all together yet, and so
Sam, you what you're doing right now is you're calming the waters. Like
yes,
there's been
you're welcome.
Some people on X, on Twitter, like you said, who have been a little panicky, a little up in arms, and thank you for. And I'll be honest, there were like a couple things that were like a little concerning to me, I thought. But thank you for bringing that up. I think that makes me feel a lot more calm. What I talked about what makes me really excited seeing Dylan Guenther and JJ Peterka together. Guenther is the one who has really captivated my attention, though. Like, particularly the way he's been scoring goals.
Yes.
And I'll just say this, Sam. I'm not gonna play this whole video for you, but I encourage those of you who are at home to do this. I'm not sure who Hive State Hockey is, but they did a really great job putting together these videos that show every goal that each individual player scored throughout the season last year. Yeah. And so I went through and watched this video, Dylan Guenther's 27 goals in 2024-2025. And I just made note of all the different ways that Dylan Guenther had scored goals. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I tell you what, Sam, I even put it in spreadsheet form, right? So again, all 27 goals I went through and watched. I just made a little note. And I didn't see him score a single goal last season in the manner that he's been scoring goals this preseason. They should just shorten. If they want to shorten preseason, just shorten the word preseason. But I went through and I checked all 27 goals and just noted like how the goal was scored, where it was scored from, you know, the scoring touch that was put on it. And what I noticed was like he didn't score a single goal deking on the goaltender or really that many in close. I mean, just for an example, I mean, I'll just show you guys this quick spreadsheet I made here. These are just my quick little notes, but not a single like deke on the goaltender. He had one against Columbus later in the season where he deked on the goalie and got the rebound. That was the overtime winner. That was the next game after the Philly game where he scored the buzzer beater. Yeah. But I mean, you go through, you look at all the different ways he scored last season. One timer from the top of from the faceoff circle. One timer from Alexander Ovechkin's office on a power play. Like for example, he scored in that manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of his 27 goals. So 33% of his goals last year were from that one-timer from the OV spot on the power play. A couple rebounds, not very many. A deflection. A couple, shots on the goal line, which is kind of become the Leon Draisaitl shot, but on the other side because he's a right-handed shooter. A couple where he entered the zone with some speed. Bless you. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, just making sure you're all right.
Should've brought my Dr. Pepper down.
Sam, these mics are hot. You can't be coughing and sneezing.
I'm trying.
People are gonna think that you're under the weather, and they're gonna send.
I've been camping out outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you've been outside for days. Yeah, you have a cold. You have TB now.
Anyways, show us these preseason goals.
Okay, let's check it out. Like here, I'll cue this up. For example, this is Dylan Guenther's first goal against Vegas on Thursday? I'm pretty sure it was Thursday.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Let's cue it up here.
Cutting in. Guenther behind everybody.
Oh, he's flying through the air. Did you see that?
Whoa, yeah.
Dylan.
Here, one more time.
One more time. Let's see how the play starts.
Okay.
Ian Cole to cut it off.
JJ Peterka.
Yep, right
Cutting
there.
in. Guenther behind everybody.
There you go. In on the net. Deeks at the goal line. Flies over the goalie.
He just stands right back up, just like
in 2021.
So crazy.
Delivers the first.
Was he supposed to stay on the ice there, Sam? Huh?
No, it was just funny how quick he got up.
Yeah, no, awesome. I mean, the chemistry between him and JJ Peterka at 77-11 was there. Like, they had a really good feel for where the other was going. Peterka crosses the blue line one way. Dylan Guenther slips behind him the other. Peterka, just floats it across to him. Dylan Guenther goes in, dekes on the goaltender, scores while he's flying through the air. That was not a Dylan Guenther goal last year. And so I think it's like really exciting. He's talked so much about how he wants to find different ways to score and not just be one-dimensional. He doesn't want to depend on that one-timer from the OV spot on the power play for all of his goals or a huge chunk. So I am like really encouraged by what we've been seeing in the preseason, these different ways, because he hasn't scored a single goal that way in the preseason. Yeah. He's scored 3 goals already. All of them have been in tight on the net, deeks, right at the crease. So I think he's making huge strides, and he looks so fast too. He looks so fast. Like he and JJ Peterka look like they're freaking twins almost, for crying out loud. And here's another thing I just saw on Instagram. Let me see if I can find this again. But here it is right here. NHL PR here. NHL Edge stats leaders for Utah. NHL.com has identified the key NHL stats for each team as part of their preview for the season. Swipe for more on the Mammoth. I thought this was interesting. Utah's shooting volume. Utah was in the top 10 in both high danger shots and mid-range shots on goal. The only other teams to accomplish that feat were Florida and Carolina. And they did that last year, and they added the best long-range shooter in the NHL, one of the best in JJ Peterka, so that's scary to think about. And here's the other thing to consider. JJ Peterka and Dylan Guenther are very similar players right here. Here's Peterka's shot speed ranked in the 94th percentile among forwards in average shot speed, while Dylan Guenther followed close behind in the 93rd percentile. Their average shot MPH is basically the same. So two guys who are very similar players. I think you see a lot of similarities between the two. Yeah. And Dylan Guenther might be a little bit better defender, but it's going to be such electric theater when they figure out, how to really get those guys rolling. Hey, real quick, guys, I just wanted to remind you about the Big Stick and Gloves Energy giveaway brought to you by SLCPuck.com. That's my Substack where I upload all my content, podcasts, columns, information about watch parties, all the good stuff, right? It gets sent directly to your inbox. No spam, no filler, just killer stuff right in your email. And here's the deal. I want to grow this thing, get more people involved in the hockey community. So I'm doing a fun little giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on Substack, I'm going to give away a pair of Utah Hockey Club team-issued gloves and a stick used by Nick Schmaltz. By the way, Nick Schmaltz, the Utah Mammoth, Utah Hockey Club, not involved in this giveaway. To one lucky subscriber. Again, when we hit 1,000, we're at about 450 subs right now. We made some huge progress, so get in on it, guys. It's free to subscribe. Again, lots of great content straight in your inbox and available on slcpuck.com. Let's get back to the show. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. I think
Cooley's probably going to be on that line with them, right?
Probably, but
I mean, it's all still up in the air, but
It is, and they rolled out a line of. I'm glad you brought this up because this was going to be my next point.
Oh,
It's like you and I have a special.
Yeah.
It's like I'm the Dylan Guenther, and you're my JJ Peterka.
You're
Let's see how that
welcome.
works.
Yeah.
It was bringing you on board was a good idea. But I think what they do, they rolled out this line on Thursday that was Peterka, Guenther, and Barrett Hayton at center.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I think that's a decent idea because Barrett
Yeah.
Hayton kind of makes his money on the goal line or on the crease, I should say, right in
Yeah.
front of the net,
Yeah.
banging home the rebounds and all that. So you have two guys
Yeah.
who can work the perimeter, just firing shots
and
on
one
net,
right there.
one to clean it up. That might be like a pretty decent approach to the line. And then that gets, Cooley becomes an option for Clayton Keller in the second group, Nick Schmaltz. That's a pretty electric front six, or top six, I should say.
Yeah.
So however they configure that, I think will be interesting. I mean, the real question is like who centers which group, and they can just mix it around for like different lineups and see. But I kind of like the idea of Barrett Hayton playing with those
That's a good
two.
one.
I really do. So. Maybe we'll see more of that. We saw Vitek Vanacek in net for the Utah Mammoth. I thought he did a serviceable job, did very well. 2 goals by Eichel, one of the best goal scorers in the game, and then another goal in overtime by Theodore. And there was other goaltender related news this week, Sam. I'm not sure if you saw this. Our buddy Connor. See, I'm just going to refer to all these people as like our buddies, our pals.
Yes.
Like we're forming parasocial
Yeah,
relationships with all the members of the team. But Connor Ingram was placed on waivers, which was what Bill Armstrong said he was going to do.
Yep.
At the start of media availability. He did not get picked up by a team, so he has been assigned to the Tucson Roadrunners. So he'll be working his way back to the NHL from
How long are you on waivers before you clear waivers?
I'm glad you asked. 24 hours, Sam.
Okay,
And I also looked up some more information on this. Again, we got a good connection here, Sam. This is going to be my next point. So now that he's in Tucson, Utah still owns his contract.
Okay.
They can call him up at any time, like if there's any issues, right? So it's possible we haven't seen the end of Connor Ingram with Utah, but I think we do, but at this point, if another team wants him, they have to trade for him. Now Utah can retain salary to make it work and do all that. But the way they can't put him on, as far as I'm concerned, if anybody understands this better in the chat, in the comments, weigh in and correct me. Totally encourage that. But if the Utah can't put him on the waivers again until he's been up with their system with the NHL club for 30 days or has played 10 games in the NHL, he could also be put on like an emergency recall if there's an injury crunch. But for now, Utah still owns his contract, so the other teams have to acquire him via a trade.
Okay.
So we'll see. Here. I've heard there's other teams who might be interested in him. That like one of the big rumors was Edmonton. I personally am of the opinion that would be a horrific place for him, especially considering the fact that he has publicly said he deals with some mental health issues. I think putting him in a high stress situation, like the one that they have in Edmonton. I mean, think about like all the stress that's happening in Edmonton, Sam. I'll just spell this out. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. They've gone to the last 2 Stanley Cup finals, haven't won.
Yep.
A Canadian team hasn't won the Stanley Cup since 1993. So you haven't you were born in 94. You haven't seen a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup in your lifetime.
Nope.
Just to give you some perspective. And I don't know if you knew this, Sam. They really like hockey up in Canada.
Yeah.
It kind of drives them crazy that there's been multiple teams from Florida who have had Stanley Cup parades before they've had one up there. No, I'm getting sick. Thanks a lot. Connor McDavid, this is a contract year for him, and he is probably the most talented hockey player of all time, so there's a chance that he could leave Edmonton. I think there's a lot of that hanging in the air. I don't know if you've seen like the way Connor McDavid behaves in the locker room too when he's like in a stressful situation,
Yeah.
but he is like, he's like, he turns into like a fire breathing dragon, and it's like kind of terrifying. So I don't think putting Connor Ingram in that, and by the way, Edmonton's goaltender recently, Stuart Skinner, has expressed that he's gotten death threats from Oilers fans for his playoff performances. So
yeah, maybe no.
I don't think sending Connor Ingram to Edmonton is a good idea. I'm sure he wants to play in the NHL, be there, but that's an extremely stressful situation. I want no part of that. Can you imagine if we were doing this podcast covering the Oilers? We would be raked over the coals every time I mispronounce a name or don't understand the waiver rules as well as I should. Like they're nuts up there. They're crazy.
Yeah,
and we love them. Thanks for
haven't you seen
watching.
the concourse when the Oilers and the Flames play? At those games, and just like the way that the fans just interact with each other, it's scary. It looks terrifying.
The Battle of Alberta. You think those BYU Utah football games are bad? Holy hell! When they play like a regular season matchup between the Oilers and the Flames,
it looks scary.
It's people leaving body bags. Not good. Yeah, so I say Connor Ingram, no.
Yeah.
No, to
We'll
Edmonton.
find you somewhere else.
We'll find you somewhere else. Maybe you can go to Philly. Maybe you can go to I don't know. Maybe we could back up Connor Hellebuck in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
A couple of Connors up there. And then they already have Kyle Connor too. Wow.
There you go.
They get they get another Connor in the mix. That could be
triple threat.
That could be a triple threat. The classic triple threat.
Yep.
So anyway, hey, more things coming up in October we need to talk about, Sam. We did a few of these last year. We're hoping to do maybe like one a month this season. You know what I'm talking about, SLC Puck watch parties, right? Let's just tell the good folks where we're going to be and when.
Yeah, we're going to be at a bar named Sue, but this time we're going to be at the other one.
Thank you for this disclaimer. We don't want people going to the one on Highland Drive. Yes, we are going to the one on State Street.
Yes.
In Midvale on October 9th for the season opener. So should be a lot of fun. We'll have giveaways. I'll be on the microphone. They've got great food at a bar named Sue. Lots of beer on draft. There's going to be the owner was explaining this to me, and I'm sure I am saying this wrong, but they're rolling out a new beer for the Mammoth. They had that.
The survey. Was it a survey?
It was like a salt and lime by Golden Road. I think Golden Road is still doing this one. It's the official beer of the Mammoth.
Yeah.
So, but whatever flavor it is, I can't remember what he was telling me. Which one?
But it'll be there?
It'll be there. Yeah, it'll be there. So that should be huge. That's going to be October 9th. Puck drops at 7. So I would encourage people to just get there a little bit early. Again, we'll do raffle tickets. Everything's free, by the way, to participate. Yeah. It's free to go to Sue's. Free to play pool there. They're having a beer pong tournament as soon as we're done. So if you want to stick around and play some beer pong, you could spend all day at Sue's. And we hope people join us for the watch party, and we'll have more watch parties throughout the season. But that's our first one on the books there. So we're getting close, guys. Yep. Getting so close. Sammy and I got to get back to the Delta Center to get in line for our jerseys. Don't forget to support us at BigTuskEnergy.com. Hit Sammy up, scan the QR code for a free quote on a Disney trip. Follow us on social media at SLC Puck, at SLC Puck Sam on Instagram. And enjoy your Sunday. We'll talk to you guys later.